Our class topic is how technology affects society. We talk about what technology is, what it was 20 years ago, and how it currently affects our industry now. But what we haven't done is talked about how it'll affect our future. Although many of us were told that if you go to college, you'll make a lot more money and have a higher chance of being successful, that isn't always true. And I think we're all starting to notice that. I'm here to tell you that no one is guaranteed anything. There are many factors that affect unemployment after graduation. It could be your lack of work experience and networking, the increased competition, industries being oversaturated, and then the low salaries. But something that will sneak up on most of us is the advancement in technology and automation. And that is what I'm here to talk to you about today. According to the Huffington Post, 47% of all jobs will be automated by the year 2034. Pretty scary, right? So you're probably wondering what industries will be affected. So let me tell you. Now this is in no specific order, but the first industry that I would like to start off with is the healthcare industry. According to Forbes.com, computer terminals and iPads are already replacing the front office staff as we speak. The patients are checking in and out of the doctor's offices themselves. Eventually, robots will replace the back office staff for the directions to the correct location. The robots will direct the patients to the machines, where the machines will be performing tests and printing out results for the patients. The doctor will be there just to further explain the charts to the patients that were already printed out for them. I thought that the healthcare field always guaranteed you a job. But I was wrong, because apparently these robots will be more efficient and accurate than humans. The next industry that I would like to talk about is manufacturing. Manufacturing was one of the first industries to harness artificial intelligence by using robots to assemble products and package them for shipment. Because this is one of the first industries to do that, that also means that they've had a lot more time to grow. So eventually they'll just be all automated. Next, I'd like to talk about transportation. Transportation is most at risk of being replaced because it's already in progress. The technology behind self-driving cars can be applied to any public transportation. These technologies will be decreasing the risk of accidents, creating less traffic congestion, save energy costs, and let's not forget that they save many of us time and our own energy. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a car that drove itself? Companies like Google, Tesla, and Uber are continuously working on these personal self-driving cars, and it's said that they will be on the market by next year. I would say that the biggest challenge with these self-driving vehicles is actually integrating it into our day-to-day lives, because we can't have some self-driving and some not. Let's look at another big industry, customer service. There is already automated customer service developed. It currently helps companies answer chats with customers and has natural language processing, so it doesn't necessarily have to sound like a robot because the robots learn how to mimic human speech patterns. This will save companies a lot of money because they will no longer have to pay for a human's time. And just like the healthcare industry, it's more efficient. And finally, let's discuss the finance industry. To keep up with demands, financial service companies are already incorporating artificial intelligence. Just look at the programs that we use now, like Excel and the budgeting applications that we can download on our phone. The technology that is being developed is also able to give financial advice. I currently use a banking application that allows me to see every transaction I make and also allows me to make future payments to bills. I also check my credit score on the website Credit Karma that already gives me advice on how to improve my credit score and gives me different credit card recommendations based on my current purchasing habits. Eventually, we won't need accountants and financial advisors because we will be able to plug in the data ourselves, or the technology will already have it just by looking at our patterns. The robots can use a variety of algorithms to do all of this, and it will just keep on growing. A few others that I might as well mention while I'm here is the marketing and legal industry. Even though the legal industry will be affected, it doesn't necessarily mean that your lawyers will be replaced. As of right now, it just seems that there's going to be some sort of program that will just scan through the documents so that lawyers and people in the legal industry won't have to spend so much time digging through all of these files. As for marketing, I don't know if artificial intelligence will be able to replicate creativity, but I do know that it will be able to create content. As you can see through Facebook and Hootsuite, it can already look at your data and analyze it. And that's how you get Facebook advertisements. There are many other industries that will be affected by this new technology and automation, but these were just the top 7. I know many of you are probably worried that you won't have a job after graduation. And I also know that most of you are probably reconsidering your major right now because I know I covered many of your industries. But just remember that this is 2 decades from now and it's only 47%. So you still have time and there will still be jobs available in your industry.